Logan, thanks for taking the time. You really could have fought anyone you wanted, headlined your own show, made a lot more money doing so. Why did you want to fight Dillon Danis and give him this big opportunity?
That's a great question. I don't know because this guy does not deserve this, but he does deserve to get laid the fuck out. And if I get to be the one to do that while building my business, because after all, it is the prime card, and business building is my true forte, my passion. I love the marketing aspect of it, and I happen to be a vehicle for attention, unfortunately. And the way I'm getting this particular round of attention is through a boxing fight with the scumbag.
So is it fair to say you kind of regret picking him as the opponent,
I
especially
don't.
during the fallout and the tactics he's played targeting your fiance?
I don't regret it. You know, actions have consequences. Life moves on. Dillon Danis is one of the minor storms that I've weathered. I've been through some stuff, bro. I've been through some stuff in my adult life, and a predator posing as a fake fighter is not something that concerns me.
Hmm. And you made your pro debut in 2019, and your ascent in boxing and even WWE. It's only grown since then. In your wildest dreams, did you ever imagine you'd be moving the needle in sports at this level?
Hell no, man. This is crazy. What me, my brother, my business partner KSI have pioneered, and what it's become is just absolutely insane. Like the first card that I fought on was $10, you know, 2 cups of coffee. And we were telling our fans, we're like, please, it's just 2 cups of coffee. It's $10. Please buy this fight. And we got 1 million buys. And now, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury's doing 800,000 buys at $30 a pop. Like we've truly changed the game. And I also think it's still so ripe. Like this card is going to be one of the most exciting boxing cards we've seen in a very long time. The prime card is stacked. A lot of people that can really fight with a lot on the line on the same night. It's going to be
Mhm.
amazing.
And what's your end goal in boxing? Can we ever expect to see you fight your brother Jake in a real boxing match?
The Everyone always asks me this. The possibilities are so low. Just because we just don't need to do that. My end goal in boxing, I don't know. I don't know if I have one. Part of me wants to maybe get a championship belt. Part of me just wants to show that I'm the best. Part of me doesn't give a shit at all. I don't know.
And last one for me, what's next on the bucket list?
WWE championship for sure. After I knock out Dillon Danis or whoever shows up that night, I really want to try to get a WWE championship.
Well, it's been a pleasure covering your career and looking forward to seeing what that next chapter looks like. Thank you, Logan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, boss.
So, Logan, I was at your first fight with KSI, and it was an amazing atmosphere. And then in LA, the fight was an amazing atmosphere. And we know that there's actually an appetite for you and KSI to fight again, but now you're business partners. If it makes dollars and cents, could you see yourself and KSI having a boxing match?
That's another one. Like, I just don't know if I can see it happening. I don't know. I just feel like we've put that to bed, and we've come together now as friends. We like each other. So I don't know, man. But anything's possible, but probably not that.
What has been more difficult for you, preparing for a WWE match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, or getting back into a boxing ring and preparing for this fight with Dillon Danis?
I've said this before. WWE is harder, man. It's harder. Boxing camp is pretty chill. All you do is show up, train, work hard, come home, eat, sleep, recover, repeat. And while it can be mentally taxing, I live in that space. I've just been through so much, bro. My mental fortitude is inhuman. I fought Floyd Mayweather, dude, as a YouTuber who didn't have any wins, and in that I found that I have an abnormal mental fortitude, and wrestling is very difficult. It's hard, for sure.
Knowing what Dillon Danis has done, I know that's like motivation for this fight, but how is it going to be to keep your emotions in check when you finally see him across the ring, assuming that he shows up for the fight? Will you be able to just box and keep the rage contained, or is it, I want to smash this guy and get him out of here?
There's no rage. There's no rage. I'm calm, cool, collected. No emotion, man. I feel like a lot of people, all his antics would affect them in a way that makes you want to get in there and kill this guy. And while I'm going to do that, it's not coming from a place of anger. It's coming from a place of I'm a professional. This is what I train to do. I believe in my skills. I believe in my ability. I know what I have to do. We're gonna make it happen.
Last question. How is the relationship with Jake right now, given that you're very close to KSI and he seems like he's been sliding into KSI's DMs? It's got to be difficult to balance these two relationships.
No. Jake's my brother. He's always going to be my number one, no matter what. Relationship's great. I think he understands my position, although it's not easy for him. But I love the kid. He loves me. We're each other's best friends. And right now, yeah, we're great.
Cool. Thanks, Logan.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Logan. To start, will Nina be at the fight given the restraining order? I know that's a complicated subject right now.
It's not that complicated. It's not a physical restraining order.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, she'll be there.
Oh, great. Do you have any anxiety about her being there? Because there's going to be a few, of his fans there who are going to try to instigate something inevitably.
No anxiety. Nina's a warrior, dude, and like Dillon Danis is he's a puddle, dude. Like Dillon Danis on Twitter, on X, hiding behind a keyboard is much different than Dillon Danis in person. I saw it. I witnessed it face to face. They're just two separate entities. And that night in particular will be incredibly glorious because after all of this, when my man is face down, flat, knocked out, horizontal, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? We look at, this is the man you are, not the guy on Twitter who decided to harass a woman for 60 days.
What do you think the odds are of him getting into the ring with you right now? What's your confidence level that he's going to...
Coin flip, honestly. 50-50. My man wakes up one day, he's throwing a temper tantrum, he's being a crybaby, wakes up the next day, thinks he wants to fight. Who knows? Who knows with this guy? Irrational, delusional, predatory human being. I have no idea.
As a promoter, what are you learning about working with fighters like this that aren't predictable?
They're gonna make you some money, bro. if you can weather the storm, and I've weathered some storms, and this is a light one. You gonna make some money, yeah.
Okay, great.